So in this program that I coded, I created a list of polygons in a list that you basically with just varying shapes, varying numbers, so you know they vary in size and shape. Next, to kind of get the entire sum or value of each individual polygon in my list, I used the lambda function and reduce to basically sum it up and then reduce it down into a list format for me, and it would return that sum, which would be in a list. And then next, to isolate triangles in my list, I pretty much use list comprehension to basically filter out every other polygon that had more than 3 values, and it will return me a separate list that only had 3 values, which would identify them as triangles. And to identify the right triangles, I pretty much created an entirely separate function that would basically have it where if 2 values in that particular polygon squared equaled the next value squared, it would basically identify it as a right triangle. And to basically have that submit like a list, I basically use list comprehension as I did above to basically filter out within that filter of the triangles to give me back the triangles, and to get the perimeter are the sum of basically the ones that I filtered out from the code above. I pretty much use list and map combined with the polysum function from above to basically isolate and filter out the right triangles, and it will return me back a sum. And to basically run it, so basically when I run it, like I said before, it prints my first list. That's the original list. And then using the lambda and reduce function, it returns me back all the values summed up into a neat list. And then the triangle function pretty much breaks down and filters out all of the triangles from my original list. And this value pretty much returns any right triangle that pretty much appears in my list. Pretty much 3 squared plus 4 squared would equal, yeah, that. And pretty much there it does, yeah.